Hey there, afternoon everybody. So I've spent the last hour and a half crying. Good tears. Crying, meditating, and then my 13-year-old son came home. And he came in and he climbed into bed with me and he snuggled because I was laying there and I was meditating, and he waited until the meditation was over, and he peeks around the corner and he comes into my room and he sits down and we start talking. He asked me how my day was and stuff, and we were talking about just different stuff, and he just snuggled up and we snuggled for a little bit, and then he went and made me a killer smoothie, trying to get mom healthy. So he packed it full of good stuff. It's so cool to have kids that know how to make healthy food. So I'm drinking an awesome smoothie that my kid made. But I was not going to do a video today. I haven't done a video actually for a couple days now, because I just have not felt in alignment to do it. And second topic of my video, right? Smoothies and tears and getting back into alignment and gratitude and release and all this stuff. So I look all stuffed up because I am stuffed up. I've been recovering. I came down Sunday. Oh my goodness, dogs are throwing sticks. I came down Sunday with just this nasty bug, and I thought that it was allergies and stuff, and I don't think it's allergies. Now I think that I'm legitimately sick. But so I just kind of rescheduled my whole day, and I just wasn't going to do any work today. And then I came home from court, because I've been in court all morning long with a custody battle and support for a family and stuff, the article that I wrote the other day on the children. Today was court day for that. And it's definitely been an emotionally taxing day, you could say. But I came home, and then my daughter, my second oldest child, she posted a memory from Facebook, as you can see here on my wall and stuff. And she did it a couple years ago, and it was like all these pictures, from her whole lifetime. Well, not her whole lifetime, but just these candid pictures of her and family. And of course, she picked like tear-jerking music to do it with and everything. And she's like, yeah, I used to be sappy. But she's the one who's going through all the custody stuff with her man and everything. And I just watched that video and I broke down crying. And it was just such a good cry. I realized how much emotion I was holding on to, and how grateful I am for the life that I've created and for the people in my life and stuff. And I just thought, how we don't really appreciate our lives and the people. We take things for granted. We keep our focus on all these things that don't really matter, or we make them a big ass deal, and they're not the big deal. It's like, it's those little cherished, precious moments that mean so stinking much. And her video just kind of, swelled it all up, and I was emotional anyways from court and just being on edge and all that stuff. And we're not going to know about the court stuff for a couple days. So the judge has all the stuff, and I am sorry, my dogs are playing. Hey, stop. They're playing, and they're being wild and crazy. So yes, I was just emotionally caught up in all of that, and then just this release. And as I was laying there in bed, I came in from court, and I was like, I'm going to go take a nap. I need to take a nap. I'm exhausted. I don't feel good. I'm just going to go take a nap. Just reschedule my afternoon, take a nap, and get well. And then on the drive back home, I was like, you know what? I feel like doing a conscious coffee. I should do a conscious coffee. And then I watched that video, and then I started crying. I'm like, I can't do a conscious coffee. Like, just looking like this. And I went, no, I'm going to go meditate instead. I'm just going to go meditate. And that's what I did. I went and meditated. I cried. I meditated. I probably snoozed in my second meditation because I decided to do a second meditation. And then I came to again, and I was just so full of gratitude, so full of gratitude and just the awareness of the power of appreciation, the power of release, I guess it's the feel good that I'm going for here, because when we are appreciative, when we are really truly in gratitude for our life and for the things that are going on and the people and everything, we feel really, really good. Stinking flies. I'm not grateful for flies. I'm grateful for my smoothie. But when we are in that state of gratitude, you'll notice how it makes you change on the inside. The feelings that you have. And that it's almost like, the grass is greener, the trees are greener, the wind feels better, the sky is bluer, a snuggle from your kid is just all the better. And there I was, I was in appreciation over the video. I was in appreciation over some things that happened earlier. And I was in appreciation over the video. And then I was in appreciation of just my house was nice and still and quiet. And even though I'm not feeling good, working for myself and doing what I do gives me the freedom, the flexibility to rework my day the way I need to sometimes. And actually take care of myself, where I know a lot of people, they have to force it. They have to go to work no matter what. They can't take that sick day because they can't afford to take that sick day for whatever reason, right? And I've created a lifestyle where I can do those things. I do have the freedom. I do have the flexibility. And then I went and, I just laid down. I was grateful about all these little things. Yay, my bed is comfortable. It was unmade. I didn't make it before I left this morning, which is weird. But I just laid there. I was grateful for my pillows, grateful for my bed, grateful for my house, grateful for all this different stuff. And what did that do? As I did this meditation and I moved in with gratitude, and I was just thinking about all the things over the course of the last year, because this is also a 1-year anniversary moment for me. And I was just laying there being grateful, just my heart just bubbling open, full of gratitude for the people that stood by me over the last year and that kind of came in and helped in so many different ways. Little things, big things, all this different stuff. And then my son comes in and he says, "Mom, can I cuddle with you?" And we laid there and snuggled, and I didn't want to let him go. I just did not want to let him go, because I was just I'm you're a really cool dude. I just love you. And he was like, "I'm a really cool dude?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're a really cool dude, man. I just love you, Levi." And we snuggled and talked. And then, what more reason to be appreciative? He's like, "Can I make you a smoothie? What kind of fruit do we have, Mom? Let's make a smoothie." And he grabs the Vitamix and he's making a smoothie. I'm popping some good stuff in there, trying to get me healthy and everything. He's like, "I'll clean the kitchen. Don't worry about it." And I share that because notice how the appreciations just kind of rolled on. And when you start appreciating things, you feel better. And when you start appreciating things, more things show up for you to appreciate. And if you stay in the appreciation game, you really start to snowball effect. You get momentum around your appreciation. And when you get momentum around the appreciation, all of a sudden, bigger and bigger, you could say bigger ticket items come your way to appreciate. And no matter what your challenges are, no matter what your problems are, I can tell you that when you get into that vibration of appreciation, of gratitude, you are operating at an equally high frequency of love. And love is considered the highest frequency. I don't know if any of you who watch this have ever looked at some of the studies. I don't know the doctor's name. I see that Addison's on here. Maybe she knows the doctor's name. But there was, I think he's from Japan or China, and he did a study a couple, like 10, 12 years ago, maybe even longer. I don't know. It's forever ago. I was having my nutritional practice going back then. And he was studying the frequency of emotion when focused onto water. And what they were doing is they were focusing like anger. They'd hold on to a water bottle and they would, focus anger. They'd think angry things and they'd feel angry. And then they would focus on peace, and they would focus on joy, on love, on gratitude, on happiness, on fear, on all these different things. And then they froze the water, and then they looked at the water molecules, and the water molecules formed different patterns. And the interesting fact about this was the patterns that occurred were either beautiful, like snowflakes and flower patterns and just beautiful, intricate patterns, or they were completely distorted and crazy ass patterns and ugly, and like they were just something wrong with them. They looked broken. And the broken looking patterns came from the negative charged energy emotions like anger and frustration and fear and doubt and anxiety and bitterness, and all this kind of stuff. And the beautiful snowflake patterns came from love, had a most incredible one, and gratitude and peace and joy. And, all this kind of stuff really created beautiful patterns in the water. I encourage you guys just to look up, just look that up on Google and watch the videos and stuff, because it is it's amazing what that little scientific exploration showed. As human beings, we are 70-80% water, and we wonder why we have our bodies, our physical, our mental, our emotional well-being get distorted, and we have issues. Well, if we're running around and we're harboring negative vibration in our body, and we are 75-80% water, and if that vibration did that just from people holding onto a water bottle and thinking it in there for the 5 minutes or whatever they did over the time frame to get this activated, right? And it distorted the water at that level for that scientific experiment. Imagine if you were holding on to this negative thought for months, years, and you're 75-80% water. What's it doing to you at a cellular level? Versus somebody who is living in positive flow, in the state of love, in the state of gratitude, with lots of joy, with lots of laughter, all this kind of stuff. What is that doing for your body? You wonder why some people are what I refer to as gray people. I call some people gray people. And it's very interesting because it doesn't much matter. You can eat all the best food. You can yoga your ass off. You can get proper sunshine. You can do all this kind of stuff. Make sure that you don't get this and you do that. And you watch all the toxins going in and out of your body. And you do all this different cleansing. But if you're not thinking the right thoughts, if you're not doing the right things, then you actually just lose your luster in life. You're not charged. You just are turned gray. And if you look at some people, they kind of have like this gray hue to them, and it's very, very interesting. And I've witnessed this so much. It's just a weird coloring, energetic vibe that comes off of them too. And I'm not going to go get all woo-woo on everybody. I'm not going to let my woo-woo out today, but that woo-woo-ness of like their aura, you could say, is just dim. It's just dull. And their energy, their life force, you could say, is just dull. I really truly believe that has everything to do with not their actions and not what they're necessarily physically putting into their body, but what they are emotionally, mentally putting into their being. And that has everything to do with the vibration, with their energy, with their flow, with their luster, with their vitality. If you're fatigued, you're out of alignment. If you're sick, like I have been stressed to the hilt the last couple of weeks. I have been so freaking stressed out, and just a lot of stuff going on. There's like a 1 year of like last year this time, there was a whole bunch of crap going on in my life. My life got flipped upside down. It was not pleasant to go through at that time. It was very negative charged in the moment. Very positive outcome from it, but very, very negative charged in the moment. And I've been kind of like dealing with these body released emotions that have been coming up over the last week and stuff. And then there's just been a lot of drama going on in my world with family and with different events and stuff. So I've been like on edge, and I'm human. So I've had a lot of like negative, worrisome thoughts and emotions come through my being lately, which is why I'm sick, because I got out of alignment enough to get sick. I see somebody asked a aligned question. Well, Daryl, that's what alignment means, spiritual alignment, okay? So not physical, like body next to body alignment. I know that might be what we were hoping for, but no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about spiritual alignment though, to really truly be in alignment with your source, with your core, with your soul, with God, whatever you want to say here. Everybody looks at it differently. But these flies are going to get aligned with a fly swatter pretty soon if they don't stop their crazy fluttering around my drink. But alignment is that core alignment, and that's what I'm referring to. And when we get out of that alignment, that's where we start to get distorted in different things. Might get sick, might not feel great, start feeling fatigued. I mean, if I kept it up, I could become one of those gray people. I'm not going to keep it up. I'm like, I'm taking a day off. I'm going to just do what feels good for me today, and I'm not going to worry about all this craziness and all this stuff. I'm done with the worry. I'm just going to release. I keep just saying, no, I just need to let go. I just need to let go. Stop worrying about this. Stop, worrying about that. Don't worry about them. But I am Mama Bear, so I do worry about everybody too. But that kind of alignment, okay? So when we get out of alignment, we turn into these gray people. And my point there is like back to the water, right? If we are focusing in on negative thoughts for a long period of time, negative thoughts create negative emotion. That negative emotion, it just, permeates out through our cells, all over our body. What is actually happening? This is how we get out of alignment. It starts with our thoughts, goes to our emotions, and then it gets activated in the physical body. And it really is truly just kind of just ripples down out that way and causes all this stuff. Gratitude, back to the gratitude. That frequency of gratitude, it is one of the highest vibrations that you can really focus in on and enjoy and have. And it can flip that switch. So if you're feeling like you're one of those gray people and you're out of alignment and you're not feeling good and all that stuff, then focus in on gratitude. Like, I decided I'm really feeling like crap. Like, I didn't sleep that good. My kids, I had a kid that was sick and stuff and all this stuff going on. I was like, I have not slept that great the last couple days. I've got all this stuff going on. I've kept myself just kind of bottled up and stressed out and all this stuff. So today I was just like, I'm just canceling everything out. I'm going to just relax, enjoy my day, take a nap, meditate, do this. And that form of gratitude, I'm telling you, the reason I'm sitting here and I decided I'm going to do a conscious coffee because I feel better. And the reason I feel better, where I could not even breathe earlier. I have not taken any medicine this afternoon. I haven't done anything like that. I just feel way better. It's because I focused in on gratitude. I just decided I'm going to just lay down and count my blessings and really get grateful and really just relax into my being, into this moment, and pay attention to that. And then deal with my crazy puppy. Go away, Nina. Go. If you are struggling, which I know so many people are, and I'm not concerned about what the struggle is. Everybody's struggle is different, and yet not. We all deal with so many things. We deal with family stuff and health stuff. Shit, I have my niece. She got diagnosed with cervical cancer. She's 25, and she got diagnosed with cervical cancer. And I didn't even know about it because she kept it all hush-hush. And all of a sudden it came out on Instagram and everything. And she's having surgery, and she moved, to a state that she's never lived in. And she's getting all this treatment and everything. And I'm just like, life is so fragile. Life is so precious. We have to be grateful for all the real moments. We get stressed out about our families. We get stressed out about our health. We get stressed out about our finances. We get stressed out about all those things that we're supposed to be responsible for. And joy and happiness, laughter, almost becomes a guilty pleasure. It almost becomes this guilty pleasure thing where we feel shameful if we're laughing. We feel shameful if we decide to take a nap in the afternoon. We feel shameful about just saying, no, I just want to snuggle tonight. We feel shameful about, just chilling and relaxing, or booking a last minute trip and going and doing something that we really enjoy. We build shame around our joy. We build shame around our pleasure, around our happiness. And we think that it's normal and responsible and even good to be in the negative, to be focused on our worry more than our pleasure. But when we focus on the worry, what are we actually doing to ourselves? It's like we're giving ourselves an early death sentence, and we're not really living a joyful life. You know, my daughter, she posted this video earlier. I encourage you guys to go look at it. But in the comments section, I was telling her, I was like, you know, I love you, baby girl, all this and stuff. And then she made a comment underneath somebody else's comment saying, yeah, I've lived a really amazing, adventurous, blessed life so far. And she's right. And that's the point. We all have led amazing, adventurous, blessed lives if we allow ourselves to see it, if we allow ourselves to embrace it, if we allow ourselves to really step into that blessing. We've all had shit happen. We've all had drama. We've all had trauma, some worse than others. But you know what? None of us would want to really probably trade with somebody else. Now, some traumas we might go, yeah, well, I'd rather have that trauma over there than the trauma that I'm dealing with. Trauma is trauma. We all deal with trauma, okay? So we've all been screwed over. We've all had our hearts broken. We've all freaked the fuck out on our finances. We've all felt overwhelmed. We've all felt hopeless. We've all felt fatigued. We've probably all had a moment where we were scared that something was wrong with us physically, mentally, or emotionally, or actually believing like, oh my God, an accident's going to happen, you know? There's not a person on this planet that hasn't experienced the whole gamut of emotion and physical stuff too, and mental stuff too, and relationship stuff, and money stuff. We've all experienced it. Your story is not unique. My story is not unique. My dreams are not special. Your dreams are not special. We all want happiness. We all want connection. We all want to be loved, to be seen. And I don't mean like in the spotlight scene. I mean like just seen by the people that we want to be seen by. Like truly seen at a deep level. Not just a surface interaction where we're not really feeling connection, really feeling appreciated, feeling loved. No, we want to be seen. We want to be heard. We want depth. We want realness. We want rawness. We want complexity. But we also really need ease. That ease comes from gratitude. That ease comes from faith. That ease comes from not getting caught up in the negative so much. And realizing that embracing your happiness, embracing your pleasure, those guilty little pleasures of being in joy, of laughing. Like, do you laugh every day? I laugh every single day. A year and a half ago, I did not laugh every single day. I didn't. I had a lot of different things going on in my world. My house was not full of laughter and joy. There was a lot of stress and a lot of heartache going on. There was a lot of trouble. And even after the midst of like a humongous blow up, a humongous transformation period, a lot of drama, a lot of trauma, a lot of pain, physical, emotional pain, a lot of change, a lot of freaking scary shit. This year, I can tell you that my house has been full of laughter, full of connection, full of joy. So many blessings. So many blessings. Beautiful, beautiful people, beautiful experiences, beautiful everything. And it came because through every single portion of it, the thing that was focused on was the gratitude. There was a big time focus on stillness, prayer, meditation, whatever you want to call it, getting into alignment, getting into that space where spirit, where God, where soul could speak and guide and direct, which often is complete opposite of what we're told to do or what we think is responsible to do. Responsibility is going to keep you locked up in fear and in worry. I'm not telling you not to pay your bills. I'm not telling you to quit your job or to leave somebody or to do anything like that. What I am telling you is find joy and peace and love and connection and gratitude in each and every day. Try to find some place to bring a smile into your life. Find something to smile about. What warms your heart? What makes your heart really joyous? Where do you giggle? Where do you laugh? Where, what brings you just those moments of, yeah, this was good. This was a juicy, good moment. This was a moment that, really, really, I could really have more of this. If you just let those moments pass by and you don't give them attention, then they're just going to pass by and you're going to forget them and you're going to lose them and they're not going to build momentum. But if you pause inside your being and you go, this is one of those moments. This is one of those moments that I'm blessed. This is one of those moments that I really feel love. This is one of those moments that I really feel abundant. This is one of those moments that I feel just so good. Well, guess what? Those moments will then create more moments. They will just build and build and build and build and build. And if you focus in on that, you're going to change the whole dynamics of your world. All the dynamics of your world. And you can make it through some really freaking horrible spots in life by focusing in on your blessings, by focusing on the gratitudes, the good shit that you do have going on. Because even in the midst of the worst crap, there's always something good. There's always something to be grateful for. And you might go, well, you just don't understand, Kendal. You don't understand, I am not even grateful to be alive right now. I am not even grateful for this. I am not even grateful for, the blood pumping through my veins. Hold on, my dog is now terrorizing stuff. My puppy has this thing where she likes to take her water tank and she digs in the water bowl and she throws it everywhere. And then she gets the water tank out of the holder and she pushes it over and then she just beats it up until all the water goes everywhere. And she grabs the little holder container and she runs off with it. She thinks it's a toy. And then she treats the water tank thing as a ball. So she goes and she's like, I set it up here on the table, so now she's trying to get on the table to get it. No. Yeah, it's just crazy. But you know what? We're going to be grateful for you, even though you're crazy. So yeah. So if that's you and you're going, I really don't have, I'm not grateful for today. I'm not grateful that I'm alive. I'm not grateful. There's so much shit going on. I'm just not grateful for it. I encourage you to take this moment and take a nap. Meditate. Really meditate. Meditating is about not attaching to those thoughts. Watching your thoughts pass by as though you were just watching a river. You're not entering the river. You are just watching the river go by. Bring your attention to one thing. Maybe a noise, a sound, something. And put all your focus on that. And then let everything else just kind of wash away in the background, okay? And thoughts are going to come in, but you're not attaching to them. If you attach to one of those thoughts, then as soon as you realize that you've attached to it, go, oh, I've attached to the thought, come back to your focus point. It's really that simple. I encourage you to do that 10, 15 minutes. If you are in a state of this, I am not grateful for anything, there's nothing to be grateful for, go meditate for 15 minutes. Take a freaking nap. Write yourself a love letter. Tell yourself some good stuff. Look yourself in the eyes, left eye to left eye. Look yourself in the eyes and really, truly try to feel your heart. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your air in your lungs. Feel all that stuff. Go get some sunshine. Look around. You know what? This is really horrible, and I think I've shared this before. I'm pretty sure I have. One of my oldest and dearest friends, I used to call her, when I was really going through shit. She would have some crazy stuff going on, and she would be so freaking stressed out, and I didn't know how to help her. And it was early on in my anything. But she had a whole bunch of stuff going on, and she would just be like yelling at her kid on the phone and all this different stuff. And I'd be stressed out about money, or stressed out about relationship, or stressed out about motherhood. And if I couldn't get myself out of it, I would call her. And I would call her because as soon as I called her, I knew that she would just be in total chaos. So I would sit there on the phone, and I would listen to her screaming and yelping, and just like in her this high vibe, negative energy that she was just caught up in and everything. And I would listen to everything that was coming out of her mouth. And as I was listening to everything that was coming out of her mouth, I started having more gratitude for my own crap, for my own life, because I wasn't yelling like that, and I wasn't screaming like that, and I wasn't stressed out to that level. And she was just had enough more chaos in her life than what I did, that it made me grateful for my crap by listening to her crap be a little bit worse. And I know that might be sounding a little sick or whatever there. But here's the reality. There's always somebody with a worse scenario. There's always somebody with bigger, badder shit. There's always somebody with more trauma. There's always somebody that's struggling more. And if you can go and you can witness that and you can see that, then it makes your stuff so much smaller. So much smaller. And when we do that, and I'm like, seriously, you don't know what to be grateful for? Go volunteer at a homeless shelter. Go volunteer, to help the kids who are dying of cancer. Go and volunteer to read stories to them. Go do something that is valuable like that. Put yourself out there. Do some fucking mission work. Do something like that so that your stuff becomes small. Because there are people that have bigger, humongous things that they're dealing with. And that's a really great way to step into gratitude. You do it by, number one, you're serving others, which is just should make you feel good about yourself. But to really see that, making your stuff smaller, you then go, you know what, at least it's not that bad. Hey, I have a roof over my head. Hey, I have food on the table. Hey, I have the ability to understand this. I have the ability to choose. I have the ability to, make this decision. I have people in my life here. I have my health. Maybe I don't have my health. But maybe I'm not that sick. Or at least I don't have this. Or at least I don't have that. When you start to do that, you're going to get more gratitude for the things that you have. And then you can actually impact your own world. And the more you impact your own world, here's the thing. By becoming a better you, by really, truly grasping hold of your power, getting into gratitude, getting into love, what you do is you create so much more opportunity for everybody. Because when you're turned on, when you're ignited, when you're happy, when you're joyous, you have more to give to everybody that you come in contact with, to everything that you do. There is so much more positive vibe and positive energy out there. So you want to make a good change in the world. You want to impact this world. You want to make your mark. You want to build your empire. You want to be known for something. Get happy. Get happy. Get gratitude in your life. Get love in your life. Be authentic about it. Find those things that you can do to really build on your happiness, on your joy, and on that gratitude. And you know what? That's going to put you in alignment. Put you into alignment. You cannot not be in alignment. Maybe I did too many knots there. I don't know. You're not going to be out of alignment if you aren't in gratitude. It's too high of a frequency. The quickest way to get yourself into alignment, if you're really struggling, is to lean in to gratitude. And that has been the message of my day all day long. Everybody is bringing me the message of gratitude. Although Addison was talking about shoes earlier. And wearing shoes that fit you and that you walk in properly. Yeah, I'm calling you out on that, Addison. Ha 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 ha. She has this thing about shoes. But she's right. But it was funny because she brought it up and then this woman walks by and her shoes were making all these noises earlier, and she's just like, man, my shoes are making a lot of noise. They're like really messed up, aren't they? And I was just laughing. I was like, you were such a good manifester. Look at that. You manifested a woman to come and show us about the shoe stuff that you were just talking to me about. Such a small thing. But you know what? It's just recognizing that we're all really great manifestors. I see my collar is like all messed up. Don't you just love people who do lives all the time? Like, we're always, like, checking our clothes out and playing with our hair. And I remember I used to, like, be like, okay, fix my eyes. Do I have anything in my teeth? It's a live stream. We're staring at ourselves. For us girls, too, it's like, oh, look at my hair. Look at that. There's one chick I watch. She cracks me up because she's always going like this. And she's doing this great talk, and she's teaching all these lessons. But you see that she's, like, completely messing with her hair the entire time, and she's trying to get it perfect. I laugh at her. I think it's hilarious. I'm guilty of doing the same thing. But no. You want to get into alignment. You want joy. You want happiness. You want abundance. You want your money. You want your bank account to fill up. Number one, you're going to have to take action. You need to create some freaking doorways for that stuff to come through. But you've got to get into gratitude for the stuff to come through the doorways. Okay? So, get your ass into alignment. It's important. And speaking of which, it just happens to be dun 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 promotion time. But I'm not promoting anything that is for sale today. Nope. Because I love my tribe and I love you so much. I'm giving it to you. Here's $300 from me to you. Wasn't that cute? Like, see, I'm like in my ditzy afternoon mood. Really, it's not spiked. It's just berries and banana and yogurt and milk and almond milk and something. And like packed with, I think, chia seeds, whatever, however you say it. Anyways, promotion. The promotion is stop fucking around. It's a 10-day alignment ass kickery course. It is a $297 value. It is free. Oh, did I mention that? It's free. That was me giving you $300. And if you want to know what alignment is, if you want more happiness, if you want more money, you want more joy, you want to create that relationship, you want to get your business rocking, you want to do whatever you want to do, we got to get your ass in alignment, which is what I've been talking about this entire time, right? So here's the big promo. Click on the link, sign up. It's free. It's 10 days. It's a home study course. It is packed full of content. Packed full of content. And then, of course, because you're going to love it so damn much, you're going to do 2 things for me then, right? Actually, no. You're going to do 3 things for me because you're going to love this course. And these are the 3 things that you're going to do. Number 1, you're going to share the course with all your friends and family and on your Facebook and on your Instagram and on your Twitter, and you're gonna be like, Kendal's fucking amazing, and you're gonna share it. And number 2, you're gonna write me an awesome testimony. You're like, girl, you rock. This course was amazing. Blah 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 blah. This is what happened over the 10 days of doing that. I rocked it out. Okay. And then number 3, you're gonna be like, she gave that to me for free. I'm gonna buy one of her other courses now because that course was so amazing. And I'm a small business owner. And I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a mompreneur. And oh, look here. She's got ass in this hand. Oh, look. She's doing this really cool course next month from Punta Cana. Talking about, what is it? Oh, passion, play, and profits. Yes. How to monetize that stuff. How are we going to monetize passion, play, and profits? Well, that's coming next month. Addison and I are going to be teaching that from some awesome beaches in Punta Cana. But last year, I taught a whole entrepreneur class, a 3-day workshop from Jamaica. And that is on my website. So when you're done with your 10-day alignment course, which I'm giving to you, you're going to sign up for that. Or maybe you want to align to some awesome relationship stuff or some amazing fucking sex. Or maybe you really want to get, I don't know, just want to get something really rocking, like calling your soulmates. I don't know. Maybe you want to learn more about alignment. I have a lot of stuff on my website. Maybe you want one-on-one coaching. I don't know. But that's the 3 things that you're going to do. Number 1, you're going to sign up for the free course. And you're actually going to steal that $300 course from me. Not really steal it because I'm giving it to you. You can't steal what I'm giving, right? So you're going to take advantage of that. And you're going to sign up for that. And then you're going to share it on your page. And you're going to really give me a great testimony. And then you're going to feel what feels right and do something else. There you go. There. That's my shameless promotion for today. So, done. How about that? So, no. In all seriousness, really, truly sign up for it. I hope you get a massive amount of stuff out of there. The people who have already signed up for it are already reporting in with all this really cool stuff. I had one woman, she messaged me and she got to like day 4, and then she was telling me about some of these sales that she closed. I need to actually share that testimony. I need to get her permission and share the testimony because it came in. I totally forgot about it until just now. But she's a mompreneur, and she was, I think, on day 4 or 5. And yeah, and so she's really rocking it out. So it's just nice to see people building amazing, amazing lives. And for you guys and gals out there, just go focus on your gratitude, focus on your love, get aligned, get connected, enjoy your day, enjoy your week. I'll catch you tomorrow, of course, with another conscious coffee. Yeah, I'm going to go finish my smoothie and just kind of enjoy my afternoon here, because the sky is blue, the sun is out, the birds are chirping, the dogs are playing at my feet. Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day. So, I love you guys as always. Stop existing, start living. You can follow me at www.kendalwilliams.com. I'll see you guys tomorrow.